last week on Discount Heroes.
Yeagan and Maverick just tumbling around the room.
Yeah, I'm jumping in. Absolutely jumping in.
I'm still juggling my weapons, but I'm in.
Yeagan seems to be trying to get you off kind of frantically. All right, you see a figure raising a blowgun through the window.
I shut the window.
You hear a little tink.
Are you trying to kill him or are you trying to protect him? What's going on?
I'd never let anything happen to Maverick. It's like, look, there are members of both sides who don't like how close we are. He just needs to see how good people are, how good people can be.
If we let them get back together, they're going to start a war.
We just have to show him the good in humanity.
You see a thick cloud of fog. It looks like some kind of stage has been erected in front of the library. A group of 3 musicians preparing to put on a show. It's like a Unity concert.
Do you know who's playing?
Sonus, Tremolo, and Tresillo.
But remember, they're not going to do the greatest. Not without a little help.
So you guys are going to put on the best show ever. I mean, this is really important. We cannot mess this up.
So we're going to have to step in.
We have to. Can we offer our services? We want to get in on the gig, man.
Yeah, you're going to let us play in the show with them.
Brought you here today to celebrate the newfound friendship between our peoples.
Shit, guys, what's our name?
Does anybody have any ideas?
I have seen a lot of bands. I kind of got an idea of what some of them might sound like.
Welcome to Discount Heroes.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Better now that I found this fun game.
I'm doing great, Brent. How are you?
Hey!
Fantastic.
Wow. Everyone loves this Roll 60-100 game.
It's a lot of fun.
That's currently what everyone's doing in Roll 20.
It's sweeping the nation.
I think I've got the highest at 427.
I did get a 420, but I haven't seen higher than
430.
So. 430. All right, let's quit.
Okay. All right, I'm ready. My loins are ready.
My loins are in the washer.
Don't leave my loins out to dry here. We're going to break the thing. We're not going to be able to roll dice this whole episode.
Welcome to Discount Heroes, where questionable results are always guaranteed. We're a chaotic character and story-driven real play podcast. We're a group of 5 friends who've known each other for how long, everybody?
17
Some amount of time.
Yeah, 17 years. And we've played countless hours of questionable D&D. Now we want to share with you the game we love so much. My name is Brent. I'm the DM. We got 4 players here. Why don't you introduce yourselves and who you're playing?
Yo, this is Tyler. I am playing Roll 60-100s and see if you can get a perfect 600.
This is Aaron, and are you ready to demo rock? We're here to blow your socks off today with the most magical show ever.
This is Jared, and I play Thrasher, who is a human and a barbarian.
And this is Matt, and I am playing Nox Longfoot, the Gnome Wizard, and also one of the band members of the other band, because we decided to do that.
I'm really nervous about that.
Can I just comment on how funny it was when Brent was like, do you want to voice him? And you were like, no, I don't want to mess it up. And then I said one thing, and you were immediately in with the terrible accent.
We were talking about that right before you got on.
That was so funny.
He's like, you know what? I'm going to be serious this episode.
Yeah, it's hard, dude.
I said cranky, and you were like, fuck it, I'm in.
To be fair, the stakes are very high on this concert that's happening in a bug person's memory.
3 eternal souls are at stake, at minimum.
No, they're not. It's a memory. It won't affect it at all.
No, don't say that. We're not doing it again.
This is just a practice run.
Either way, I'm prepared. Like I said, it's not what I thought would make sense, but if you guys are telling me that you want this, then I'm going to give it to you.
Well, we can't go back.
True that. All right, I have a question for you guys this week. Just like the past 104 weeks. Damn, I've asked you guys that many things.
Well, no, we didn't start the questions till like episode 8 or 9.
Oh, is that right? What did we talk about?
Yeah, and I think the 5 of us have come up with at least a combined 4 questions. So
Bare minimum.
Yeah, I think maybe 3 of you have come up with 4 questions. All right, my question is, it's kind of a either or. What's a place, like a restaurant or it could be anything.
Red Lobster.
A place that doesn't exist anymore that you'd like to be able to go back to. Or what's something that used to be produced or made but isn't made anymore and you wish still was around?
Quaaludes.
Quaaludes.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to try them.
Solid answer.
I mean, they must have been great if they got rid of them before we were around, considering what they have now.
That's how you know.
I mean, you can buy salvia at a gas station.
Right. Can't get no ludes.
All right, well,
I'll think of another one, but that one is on my list.
Stevie B's.
They're still around.
Not around me.
yeah, we've talked about this. No, that's true.
If it's not on my DoorDash menu, it's not close.
You're not going to drive 50 minutes to go to a Stevie B's?
how are you gonna
No.
DoorDash a buffet?
You just get however many pizzas you want. You know, the pizzas, you can just put them in a box like a regular pizza, right?
No, you can't.
You just pay the buffet price, and then you just keep adding stuff.
You have to go to the buffet and you have to eat until you throw up. That's the rules of the buffet.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Chris and I were at Stevie B's one day. I think I already said this. And his brother walked in, and from across the restaurant full of children eating pizza, Chris was like, "Hey, what the fuck are you doing in here?" I was like, "Chris, we're at a child's buffet."
Hey, I'm a man.
I'm gonna go with I don't know if I really miss it, but I kind of miss the days of going to Blockbuster and like renting a video game.
Yes.
Because like the excitement of, I mean, now you can just get whatever the hell you want anytime, so you just kind of lose it. But like going and picking out the family movie or like picking out a video game to rent for 5 days,
That's fair.
that was so much fun.
It is awesome. I remember one time me and Tyler were waiting. It was Hollywood Video, but it was either, I think it was Mario Party 2 or 3, maybe 1 had come out, and they were all out of copies. So we stayed there for like an hour because you can ask and see if there are any due back that day. And there was one due back, and every time somebody came and dropped off to the outside drop off, we're like, "Mario Party there? Is there Mario Party?" And finally, somebody did drop it off, and it was just the greatest day.
I liked Hollywood Video.
I also used to go through Hollywood Video and look for rated R movies that had boobies showing, so that when I got 18, I could remember to go back and rent them and check them out.
That's awesome.
That's how you know how much different of a world it is.
You didn't know.
We had to go look through a store at shelves to see when we're 18. Now you got like 8-year-olds with smartphones that do whatever the hell they want.
Yeah, watching gangbangs and stuff. That's ridiculous.
You had one family computer and it was really slow, so you weren't turning it off quick.
And it was in the kitchen, so like everybody could see it.
Yeah, it really was in the kitchen.
Radio Shack.
I know they're not completely gone, but I really miss like really good couch co-op games. Like me and Tyler used to just play Battlefront 2 for hours, and it was great. We had a blast.
Oh, my childlike wonderment of the world.
Your child. My child.
I miss my kid.
Yeah, multiplayer games in person were the best, Jared. I agree.
Just hang or like party games like Wii Bowling. How much fucking Wii Bowling did we
Oh
play?
man, Wii Golf.
So much fun.
Why do you miss Radio Shack, Tyler?
I loved Radio Shack.
What's your favorite thing you ever bought there?
Probably a car.
Like a remote RC car.
No, like a Hyundai.
No, in the parking lot.
Yeah. Ooh, I miss Christmases as a family.
That was fun. Wow.
You're just talking about when we didn't have jobs and responsibilities, guys.
Kyle doesn't have a job or responsibilities.
Okay.
I have responsibilities, just not a job, which is making my responsibilities very difficult.
That makes sense.
Like, people keep asking me to pay rent and stuff.
The audacity.
I know.
The caucasity.
Oh my god. Someone made that joke at me. I can't remember who it was.
Really?
Yes. I think it was Jesse.
I say I miss American Adventures.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that place. It was right next to Whitewater.
Is that like the foam factory?
Yeah, and Foam Factory. I miss both of those. I think they were kind of like a connected thing for a little while. Yeah. American Adventures was, I mean, everyone here knows this, but the people are listening. Just a theme park with some like minor roller coasters, arcade, and I don't know, like a water ride. Honestly, my memories are pretty hazy, but I loved going to that place. We used to go like several times a summer.
I don't think I've ever been.
Yes, you have.
I have not. I've been to Whitewater like a bajillion times.
You didn't ride the roller coaster with like the bowl on the front of it?
He's been there.
I was just going to say like a buffalo like roller coaster
Yeah.
or bowl, or I remember that. But I think I only remember that because I saw it a lot when I walked into Whitewater.
Oh, I miss Fright Fest at Six Flags.
They still do that.
Not the real way though.
What do you mean?
Because when we were kids, like little kids, they would literally try to traumatize you for the rest of your life. Like they were allowed to do so much, and now they're like,
Yeah, that's true. They could touch you.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now they're not even allowed to like actually scare you.
Oh, okay. That reminds me of a story. I don't know if we told it, but I went to Netherworld one time, which is this crazy haunted house they set up in Atlanta for October. And I was out there with Tyler and I believe my girlfriend and his girlfriend at the time. And this guy came running out and he was like wearing roller skates and had this full like black bodysuit, and he would slide across the ground and it shot sparks everywhere from out
I
him.
remember this.
You know, they're just like trying to scare you. And he came running at us, and Tyler pushed his girlfriend straight at this guy to turn and run away the other way.
Because it was funny, not because he was scared.
I was right about getting her as far away from me as I could. To be fair.
Oh, that's great.
Often comedy and cowardice go hand in hand, as we've learned on our show.
I don't remember if you said take her, not me, but I feel like you meant it.
Yeah, that happened.
I'm pretty sure somebody wiped the expiration date off this candy.
You just did with your fucking tongues. Stop eating it.
Jared is drinking a tube of sour candy that has a deodorant roller ball on top.
Stick your tongue out.
It is like watching a baby cow drink from its mother's udder for the first time, and he's been doing it for 30 minutes.
Oh, this isn't that interesting. There are these cookies that they used to make.
Don't say it then.
They don't make them anymore. Danish wedding cookies.
Wow.
I know.
How do you say you're white without saying you're white?
They were Keebler cookies.
Are the Keebler elves dead?
Yes.
Yes.
I miss them. Oh, I remember these.
Oh, I think they were good. They were kind of dry and powdery, but
Yeah.
still had some nice flavor.
Well, you can't get them anymore.
Oh, I miss the lemon cookies.
No, you can.
No, they're different. They have pecans in them.
Ugh.
I know.
I hate the way you said that.
I can't. You know.
Is it because he didn't say pecan like he should?
Yes.
Pecan.
All right, I respect it.
Well, here's the Keebler one specifically.
These look gross.
You look gross, man.
They're so good.
I know. I'm working on it.
I'm not. I'm just letting it go.
Well, no, this is what I meant. Is that better? I turned the lights off.
Oh, that does look better.
Ah!
Oh,
All right, thank you for your answers, everybody.
you're welcome,
welcome.
sir.
You're welcome.
So let's go ahead and begin the game. Last week, our intrepid adventurers discovered more happy memories and more attempted assassinations. They observed a pillow fight more closely
It wasn't a pillow fight, for the record. That's not what midnight washing was.
I definitely described a pillow being thrown over somebody's head.
Pillowcase.
You did.
A pillowcase, and discovered that Yagan himself was a member of the mythical Thorned Reapers and bore the same mark that the assassins did. Our heroes, unsure of what to do, plunge deeper into these memories, discovering a memory of a happy gathering, a concert celebrating the peace between the people of Lidditch and the Tridents. The headliners were the infamous Sonus Tremolo and Cymbalum, otherwise known as the Murder Bro mystery orbs that have been with Demarok for 80 episodes. After concocting an insane idea and listening to a moving speech from Yagan, our heroes went to work. And we had just ended that with you discussing what band name to use and Thrasher listing like 30, 40 names.
Drop the can, the pen will stop. It's always bees. Premeditated lesbian. Dick full of songs. Sushi energy. Malicious. Bone-in jerky. Sweet scrote. Cucumber box. Penis with a mustache. 100 face punches. Quit creaming in the papaya. French fry surprise. Determined to rage. Extra vitamins. And gun nugget.
That was quite the list off the dome, Thrash. I gotta say, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, I mean that's just right off the top. You know, been doing this for a while. So what do you guys think? What should we call her? What do you guys call yourselves?
I really like the 12th one that you said. You remember that one?
Yeah, sure. That was.
You don't have to. You can just say no.
Oh, Toads of Eternal Punishment? Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, it kind of reminded me from that frog in the beginning of our journey together.
I really like the candelabras and chupacabras. That was a good one.
That rung true with me. I'd love to be a candelabra.
Copes, any of those kind of, I don't know, tingling your horns or I don't know, goat stuff?
I like the one about the goat.
Floating goat?
No, the other one.
Goats and gem mines?
Are we trying to pick ours now?
Yes.
We gotta pick it right now. Thrash, any of those really ring true to you?
I mean, I'm a big fan of 7th level spell slots.
Okay.
Oh.
What about, like, the discount heroes?
Oh, man, that's a good one.
That kind of feels like how we do things.
Super on brand.
Like we're here to try to help.
But we're bad at it.
Well, sometimes.
What? Us?
Yeah, we're cheap.
Yeah, that's fair. We do a great job, though. Right?
Sometimes, yeah.
We definitely do a job.
In an interesting way. Yeah, job is done. Okay, how about that? Discount heroes.
I can live with it.
All right, everybody put our hands in.
Are we including the other 3 original members of the band?
Yeah, without a doubt.
So you guys are voicing them?
Hey, Sonus Trujillo, Cymbalum, come over here. We're changing your band name, and we're going to make it rock.
Or,
What do you mean you're changing the band name?
can't just come in and change your name.
Hey, we can, and we're about to, because, look, I can't explain it, but you're going to fuck this all up, and we're here to save you. We're here to help, maybe. So,
Shit, how does he know that?
We already have a name, and we love it.
what is your name right now?
7th level spell sluts.
I thought we settled on candelabras and chupacabras.
Now, read the list again.
Oh, God.
See, y'all don't even know what you're doing. We're here to make decisions and entertain.
So anyway, as a roadie, you're really not going to be getting much input on these kind of decisions anyway, isn't it? We kind of just wait until they figure it out, and then, we set up the instruments in it.
Hey, Thrasher, super important. While we figure this out, you got the sax set up, right?
Yeah, for sure, man.
Okay, good. All right. All right, the discount heroes then? Is that what we're going with?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, I like it.
Copes, you front man in this?
You know it, baby.
All right, anyway, to simplify, what is it you guys want out of this? It sounds like you have an idea in mind.
We're gonna play the best show ever.
Best show ever. Okay.
Yeah, and I don't think it's going to be judged by music that much at all. It's going to be a lot of showmanship in my mind. There's stunts, there's events, there's crowd participation,
Oh, excellent. Okay, so
and some music.
yeah, some music. All right, so I made up a checklist that I'm going to retroactively have inserted this into the contract for you guys to have read. Is that you accept that?
Accepted.
All right, the checklist is 10 things. Awe-inspiring performances. That's a default.
Easy.
Mesmerizing lights and colors.
Easy.
Unbelievable feats of skill.
Got it.
Heart-pounding excitement. Magical transformations.
Done.
Enchanting music and sounds.
Got it.
Crowd participation. Diverse and unique talents. And emotionally moving moments. And surprises.
Somebody's got a kiss.
Surprises that defy expectation.
Do you have that checklist?
I have this checklist in front of me. I will be checking it off as you go on. The crowd's kind of murmuring amongst each other. They're like, "What's going on here? Like, what are they doing?"
Is Jagan going to bring us on, or has he just finished his speech, right?
Yeah, I was gonna wait till you guys were. Are you ready to go now?
Can we do some in-game planning?
We don't need it.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. Everybody just roll with it.
Yeah, just open your mouth and something will come out.
Jared, you could definitely juggle. That was fantastic.
Oh, I'm definitely going to juggle again.
All right, I'm gonna do a cutaway real quick. Give you a little scene. We're back in the chamber with the pulsing bulbous sack, the one that Thrasher licked.
Oh, God.
You see our heroes lying upon the ground, asleep. Maybe there's a puddle of blood somewhere. Maybe it came out of somebody's ass. Nobody knows.
My diapers don't leak.
From high on above, you hear a squishing sound. Squish, 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 squish. After a few moments, you see a familiar figure drop down. Flarglebuns.
No.
No, this could be good. This could be good.
That's not good.
He looks at your bodies, concerned, starts examining you for what could have possibly happened. Maybe some of you feel some prodding sensations. Copes, you feel something poke you in the inside of your ear.
Ah, my ear.
All right.
Get your shit together, Copes. We're about to go on.
Oh, man, but something poked me.
You might be out of tune.
Oh.
All right, and so Flarglebuns is worryingly fussing over your bodies. And now let's go back to you guys.
All right, guys, this is the most important show we're ever going to play. We did the gym festival.
You know, other than the one we gotta do later to save the guys, you know, in the real world, not in the memory.
This is...
Thrasher, this is gonna work.
All right, I don't know how you can suck the fun out of our greatest show ever, but fun sucked. This is practice, maybe. But we still got to give it our all, right?
Right.
For sure.
All right, kill the lights.
I go kill the lights.
So I'm going to remind you guys of something here. I believe I said it a while ago, but you can continue to expend hit dice when you're out of them, but you're going to lose that HP from your hit point maximum.
That's right.
Maximum?
Maximum?
Yeah, until it's restored.
Oh.
Okay.
But you cannot get health beyond that until you take a full rest.
Ooh, okay.
So you can do it, but it's going to lower your max health and make you more likely to die, possibly. That you can recover.
Got it. Well,
But you can do it.
I have 2 hit dice left, and the first thing I do with those 2 is create a row of lasers and lights to line the stage,
Nice.
aimed out at the crowd, and they're set to go to the music.
Okay. Well, first I'm gonna give this to Thrasher. This is for free. Thrasher, you walk over to the light switch.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Do you say anything before you cut the lights?
All right. I go over to the light switch, and I turn back to the band, and I say,
All right, guys. Turtle or bunga?
and I hit the switch.
And the lights go out in the open courtyard.
In the open court. I forgot we were outside.
And the first thing you hear is a kicking bass drum. Doom, 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 doom.
And now without... You want me to introduce you real quick?
Yeah.
Before you do that, I want to cast Unearthly Chorus,
Okay.
which just gives us all advantage on performance checks. And you can beguile one person every round. And people love us for a 100-foot radius.
Okay. They don't have to make a save unless you beguile them, right?
Correct. It is a charisma save or a charisma check if you try to beguile a particular person, one creature.
Okay. Deal. And without further ado, I've been told this is the greatest band on the world. Valist. No, that's just the continent. The planet.
Which is called...
Earth 2. I've been assured, contractually, that this will be the greatest show any of you has ever seen in your lives. Let's take this as an opportunity to celebrate the peace between our peoples. With the greatest show in the world, I present to you...
Oh, I love peace.
What did you guys call yourselves again?
The Discount Heroes.
The Discount Heroes!
Okay, you see the light in the middle shines down like a spotlight, and Copes comes floating down out of the sky.
When did you do that?
Kick drum is just ringing.
I used a hit dice to float.
Okay.
And as I'm floating down, I'm gonna spin like this, like twirl, and as I do, I'm gonna transform into my dragon form. So I start like glowing with like the features of a dragon.
The drum kick starts speeding up.
That's one check, boys. Magical transformations. Check.
And I already did the lights.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The lights are going crazy.
And that's it. Do we hit everything yet?
A spotlight opens up over Demi on the drums, and then you can see where that kick is coming from. And he's just twirling both sticks in the air in both his hands while his foot just provides that rhythm. Doom, 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 doom.
Copes is floating right in front of the microphone, like nodding along with the beat of the drum.
It's clear open above us, right?
That's correct.
Okay, perfect. So Nox has hastily tied his staff of power to a saxophone so he can cast spells out of it while playing the saxophone.
Uh-huh.
He's going to come up from the back of the stage and start ripping a saxophone solo, and a giant fireball is going to launch out of the end of a saxophone straight up in the air like a giant firework and explode.
Yes.
Whoa.
Simlum jumps out of the darkness and lands onto the stage playing the bass guitar and says, "Oi! We're here too!"
Simlum's thrashing on the lute.
Hey,
You like it, Thrasher.
Okay.
Or Sonus is harmonizing with his voice. He's just going along with whatever tones y'all are playing.
Nice. Copes puts his hands up and starts clapping along to the drum beat to get the crowd to clap along to the beat. Get everyone on time.
Oh, okay.
I beguile the one guy in the front row to start clapping.
Oh, okay.
one guy.
To get it going, baby. Sometimes it just takes one. Charisma saving throw.
6.
That will not do it. He's beguiled, and I tell him to clap.
He has to, right?
He has to.
I mean, how could he not?
He starts clapping.
That's how you know entertainment's really good.
All right. So, in the midst of this, so far very vibrant. Hold on, let me be specific. So far, in the middle of this mesmerizing, magically transformative, and grand spectacle-filled performance, You see figures appear at the edge of the crowd. Shadowy assassins emerging from the darkness. You see their eyes locked on their target, standing at the front of the crowd. As they appear, you see weapons appear floating in the air. Daggers, arrows, throwing knives, shimmering with an ethereal glow. And as you watch, they begin spinning through the air before they fire forth, magically seeking their target. What do you guys do?
Thrasher and Theodora are juggling, tossing the stuff we're juggling back and forth to each other while still juggling.
What kind of stuff you juggling?
My weapons. My axe, my flame spitter, my transaction.
Yeah.
My bow of enemy or whatever it's called.
Oh, the oath bow.
Oath bow, thank you, yes. The normal wand I have in my pocket.
So you're not doing anything to help Thicket Dude? Were you leading to something, or did you have?
No,
or you were
no,
just
no.
saying
We're
what you
just
were doing?
we're just doing this performance. So. Oh, you meant about the assassins?
Yeah, the assassin.
No, I'm just juggling.
Brent, would a thunder wave knock the weapons out of the air?
It might.
Copes is gonna, as we hit like critical mass and the buildup, like here comes the drop, and he's gonna cast Thunder Wave, but I'm gonna use my Ring of the Grammarian to cast Thunder Rave, and
Yes.
cast like
Oh,
a rave of thunderous raving upon the crowd,
I ain't mad.
and see if it will also knock the weapons out.
All right.
It's better than a potato wall. I mean,
Yeah, do you have any description you want to add to this, or do you want me to just go ahead?
The lights go nuts. The lights shoot out small glow sticks over the entire crowd, so they can catch them in their hands and start to dance along with us.
yeah, and confetti shoots out of my horns.
Okay, it's Thunder Rave. Why not? Yeah, as the projectiles fly through the air, it seems like the Thunder Rave incites the crowd. They start going crazy, dancing to the beat of the music. They snatch the projectiles out of the air like glow sticks, start waving them around.
Sweet.
Oh, the crowd's going crazy.
And as the beat drops, Demrock changes the kick drum beat to one with much more rhythm and pop to it. And as he does that, he also casts an Aria of Suspense, which creatures of my choice cannot be surprised and gain a bonus on saving throws against traps and environmental hazards. And I cast that on Yegan and Maverick.
Can you do that at the same time that you do Unearthly Chorus?
It is concentration. I drop an Unearthly Chorus in. Well, fuck. I use a hit dice to manifest being able to hold 2 spells at once.
You can't do that.
Why not?
Because you can't.
Well, nobody's even used my Unearthly Chorus yet. I did beguile that guy.
You did beguile up the clap. For that matter, let's have everyone roll a performance check. I think it's worth doing at this point.
We have advantage, right?
Yes. 31. Nat 20 for Demerol.
Oh my
Damn.
gosh. I got an 18.
21 for Copes.
Nat 20, 25.
The fucking roadie gets the
He's more than a roadie, baby.
Thrasher does the stage dive.
Yes! With my 20 Demerok, his drumsticks are magic, so they keep playing the drum beats.
Mm-hmm.
And then he uses his winged boots to float up into the air as he rips off his hoodie and turns around backwards and points both thumbs at his lash tattoo.
Oh gosh.
Wow,
Yeah, the lights shine on him and just like lasers hit it.
that's amazing. All right, Thrasher, you get cut up a little bit because they're holding deadly weapons as glow sticks.
Yeah, I love it.
I'm sure you probably do. Take 8 damage. I like it though.
Gotta bleed for your heart.
Okay, and then real quick to the Art of Suspense, I don't cast it now.
Okay.
So just take that out.
Okay.
And that. And that. And that. Or that one, if you don't mind.
All right. So what we'll do, I'm gonna give you guys a verse, a chorus, a bridge, and an outro. 4 rounds.
Ooh, I like it.
All right. So the verse has gone really well, with some great performances, and now we move into the chorus. I will interrupt at some point, but you guys can go ahead if you want to do some stuff, if you have ideas.
So we still see those figures out in the crowd, correct?
Looks like they've attempted to blend back into the crowd, and with the thunder rave going on, it's pretty easy for them. But you can also roll perception checks if you want to seek them out.
Can they make a roll to see if they are dancing? Like Thunderwave is supposed to push you back unless you fail. If you fail a check,
Yeah, you kind of did something else with it, though.
I got you. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, you didn't cast Thunderwave. You cast Thunder Ray. Where are we at on our checklist?
You have 4 out of 10 checks.
Okay, let's just keep going. So the chorus comes in, and it comes into like the most enchanting melody. It's everybody's first time hearing it, and they're already like wanting to sing along. Like it feels intuitive.
Ooh, excellent. All right. If nobody has anything specific in mind, I'm going to go ahead and move to my thing that I'm going to do.
Well, are we already in the chorus? Because I want to do something.
Yeah.
Yeah, towards the middle of the chorus, there's like this build up, and the drum. I play the double drum, and it just kicks so fast, and then right when it hits the next downbeat, I use a hit dice, 1, hopefully, and I want to shoot out into the crowd like some of my favorite treats that I cook. Like maybe my octopus balls, or I can't remember what they were. My shrimp, something. My shrimp scampi.
Yeah.
Yeah, because at a rave, you got to stay hydrated and you got to have nutrients.
So you tossing shrimp?
So you gotta stay hydrated. So you're gonna shoot shrimp scampi.
You're tossing buttery garlic shrimp into the crowd?
At the best show ever, there is shrimp scampi shot into the air.
That's an interesting play.
And I'll roll something. You know, I'm showing him who I am. It's Demirok. He's a great cook. I'm giving all myself to them.
First, roll for the quality of the food that you've conjured in the air. We'll just use whatever your cooking skill has been in the past.
I think it was the charisma, so 20 plus 5.
We did not ask to add charisma to it.
What'd you want to add? Constitution then?
Probably intelligence or wisdom or...
Okay, fine. Wisdom is plus 4. Oh, no! No!
What happened?
He nat one did.
I've rolled so many 20s lately. And then a 1. That's a 1, Brent.
That's a 1.
I'm gonna get him sick. I think I cooked it bad, bro.
Oh no!
I think the shrimp's been in my bag of holding for too long. It became a bag of unholding. It did not hold the shrimp to a proper temperature.
Aaron.
Could you imagine being at a rave and having spoiled shrimp just shot all over you?
Oh no, his bag isn't OSHA approved for seafood.
Yeah, I hit the downbeat a little late.
People are pelted with shrimp. Butter falls on the ground. They're slipping in the butter. It's a mess.
Oopsie! I yell.
People seem a little bit wary about this show now. So the way this is like a skill challenge, and you have to get a certain number of successes before you get too many failures.
Got it.
And was that a success or?
You know, it's not a concert-ending failure, but it was a failure. The shrimp scampi.
It was pretty close.
I got something if it's my turn.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, Cove's is standing on front of the stage and he starts floating. Well, he's still always floating.
Why are you floating?
Because I used my hit dice so I could float, remember?
Okay, fine.
I mean, I'm down to 33 max hit points for using it because I rolled a 9.
Damn.
He's going to start yelling out like, everybody get ready to jump on 3. Like on the beat. Like when the chorus drops, like 1, 2, 3. I'm going to cast Control Winds on the crowd. It's a 100-foot cube. And do an updraft. So all their hair is like blowing up in the music. And it also makes it so they can all jump 10 feet into the air and land softly.
Oh,
Nice.
yes.
Dope.
Control wind, huh?
Updraft. He calls this a stay and updraft within the cube. Creatures that end of fall within the cube take only half damage. When a creature in the cube makes a vertical jump, the creature can jump up to 10 feet higher than normal.
Wow.
Yes.
That's wild.
bro.
That's incredible.
What a feat of skill.
So yeah, so as soon as everyone jumps on 3, they all fly 10 feet in the air and then calmly land.
Doesn't that last like a minute?
It lasts 1 hour.
1 hour until you
Yes.
concentrate on something else. But you got it. You got it right now. That's awesome.
Yep.
All right. So I would have given you this option too, Aaron, but you rolled a 1. But you can make a check of some kind. Probably just like your spell casting, like attack roll check, and then you can add your hit dice to the roll.
For what?
Performance.
Oh, just the actual skill.
To see,
Okay.
yeah.
Do performance.
No, I'm saying since he cast a spell, he can just use his spell one.
You do have a bardic, because I gave one to everybody a while ago. Jared and Matt used theirs.
When did I use mine?
I used it to make my juggling really, really good.
Yeah, you did.
That's an 18. You said plus a hit die?
Yep.
18 plus 5.
23, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So it also blows away some of the scampi.
That's what I was hoping for, honestly, once he hugged rotten shrimp at our audience.
All right. The scampi gets blown away. This is like a crazy mosh pit where people are like jumping up in the air and like doing flips and going over each other. And Thrasher's in there somewhere.
Yeah.
He's just like still crowd surfing, but getting thrown like way up in the air.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That's a success for sure.
And Coach yells out, "Welcome to the Midnight Mosh!"
Yes.
All right. Yet again, assassins emerge from the crowd.
Are any of them feeling it?
Narratively, no. But how about this? You guys succeed on this round. I'll start giving them a roll.
See if they just really like the show.
Yeah, I mean, narratively, it doesn't make sense for that to happen, but I'm gonna roll with this a little bit. It's all.
We're trying to do the best show ever.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so assassins emerge. Maybe some of them are tapping their feet a little bit with the rhythm, but they're still. You see 4 of them appear, their hands making arcane symbols in the air. You see, with swift practiced motions, they're weaving intricate glowing runes in the air with their hands. The runes pulse with elemental energy, shimmering with hues of red, brown, blue, and white. The air crackles with power. Their voice is low and resonant, although you probably can't even hear it over the sound of the concert. You feel the ground beneath you trembling slightly, which also you probably can't notice that much. You feel the temperature fluctuating wildly in the area. As 4 figures appear, a towering figure of living flame, a massive hulking creature of stone and soil, a swirling vortex of wind and mist, and from a nearby fountain, a figure of flowing water rises, and they begin to move forward towards the crowd and towards where Maverick is. Also, Maverick seems bewildered by this whole thing.
No way.
I mean,
Really?
look, you don't know this guy.
Oh, it's Earth, Wind, and Fire. How many bands are going to show up for this thing?
Oh my god.
I'm going to take a shot at this when Thrasher says that I'm gonna say, oh shit, it is the Battle of the Bands, and I am going to cast my 5th level spell, Steel Wind Strike, which lets me teleport around and hit up to 5 different creatures. So I'm gonna just kind of bamf around the corners and hit all 4 of those different statues, if that's possible.
Sure, yeah.
Just kind of like teleporting on their head and smashing into them around.
For reference, they are elementals.
Elementals, okay.
Is this what you killed me with?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes, so I can teleport, and it's a range of 30 feet. I don't know how close they are.
We'll roll with it for a moment.
Okay, so I make an attack roll against each of them.
So wait, remember, you had your staff with a saxophone taped to it. So can you incorporate that into your description real quick?
Yes. So you flourish the weapon used in the casting. So I'm going to just kind of continue to play the saxophone. And I'm going to kind of do a classic Cope's front roll off the stage. But right as I go off the stage, I disappear and I land on top of the elemental's head. And just kind of do a front flip smash into him and just kind of keep nightcrawling around as I continue to flip through the air, smacking into each of them with my saxophone while still playing it, of course.
Love it.
Okay. It's interesting that you chose the fire elemental first. You take 3 fire damage.
Damn it! Okay.
So we're kind of rolling with this instead of treating it like a proper combat. You automatically hit. But you can roll to see if you crit any of them if you'd like.
Nah, I'll just roll the damage one time. It's 6d10.
Okay.
Jesus.
Woo. So that's going to be 25 force damage. And I try to time it with the hits on the bass drum. So every time Demi smashes the bass drum, I appear, and so you get like sparks flying from the fire elemental and dust flying and I guess air flying. And a spray of water over the crowd.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I actually really love that. The idea that you're doing it with the rhythm. I'm going to give you advantage anyway. I like that idea a lot. So just give me 4 d20s, and if any of them crit, we'll add some extra damage to this.
Right? 1 did crit.
Yeah!
Nice.
1 crit.
Oh my god.
Add 3d10 damage to all of them.
Hell yeah.
So that's another 19. So 44.
Jesus, dude.
Sick. Tresillo calls out, "Oi! It's the best show we've ever bloody played!
Isn't it?
Isn't it?"
Crikey, these guys are off the chain, man! We were gonna play a soup can!
Fuck! We deserve to be trapped eternally!
These cinquegnetas are so big!
Oh my god.
If you really pay attention, you kind of tell when like the string's about to break, and then you just hand them a new guitar, isn't it?
The orbs fly from your pocket and start swirling around violently. In a good way.
Oh, dang. Yeah. Guys, we're doing it! I told you we could do it. We're here to try to help. On this next part coming up, I need you to help me on the drum solo.
Alright, so as you deal a heavy blow to each of them, the stone elemental cracks, the fire elemental is split, the wind elemental is gusted away temporarily, and the water elemental recedes backward.
He evaporates.
Yeah, you've done significant damage to all of them, but that alone won't necessarily do it.
Right.
But they've been pushed back as they continue to trudge forward.
This is our concert, Earth, Wind, and Fire! Get back!
Thrasher?
Man, I feel like this turn's going really well without me. Should I wait for the next round to like try and do something cool, or should I just do something?
I'll tell you, I'm going to keep advancing the rounds no matter what you do, so...
If you can take out those monsters, and they're pretty hurt.
I definitely can't take out 4 dudes.
Yes, you could.
Or help protect Maverick, or just, let loose and do some cool stuff.
Thrasher gets into the crowd and finds Maverick and just yells,
Circle pit!
and forms a circle pit around him.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay. So what skill do you think would be appropriate for that?
For a circle pit? Athletics, for sure.
Athletics.
I think that's athletics.
If you've never been in a circle pit, it's definitely athletic.
Yes.
And why do I have advantage again?
I don't think you do.
Because you're great at this. If anybody's gonna ever do a circle pit, it's you.
True. All right, so with my advantage,
No, you don't have advantage. You got to do something to give it advantage. Give me,
well, it was worth a try.
give me a tool, or you can spend a hit dice and add something to the situation to make it better.
It's all right. It's a 16. Oh wait, no, I don't have that bardic. I spent it on juggling.
You did.
Use a hit dice.
I don't have any.
You have health, don't you?
I don't want to get hurt. Respectable 16.
16 is a failure.
Damn it!
Can I help?
I mean, I already told you it was a failure, so it's kind of.
Well, it was the delay. I actually heard what I said before you said what you said. So,
That's 2 failures. You have 1 opportunity to turn this chorus into a success.
Oh, is our chorus not done yet?
I'm expecting 3 successes before you get 3 failures. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay, so it's not just about everybody goes. It's about...
Yeah, I kind of sped through the first round, and maybe we'll speed through the later ones. We'll just to see how long it takes.
I got you. Okay. So Dimrock's floating up in the air with his lash tattoo exposed, and he's kind of spinning and rotating. The lights are dancing off of him, and he reaches into his pocket and pulls out his pipe of smoke monsters and starts to take big, heavy puffs and then bellow the most magical, like, wyverns, and, like, there's dragons with no legs. So they're just like long snakes with dragon heads. And it's the smoke going through all the lasers that really lights it up and makes it look real and color changing.
Nice.
Ooh, that's cool. I like that. So do a performance check with advantage, which you'd have anyway from your unearthly chorus, but yeah, go ahead.
Nat
20!
Nice.
31.
Jesus.
Hell yeah.
All right, you can describe the effects of this.
Is that a pass?
That is a pass.
Yeah, and there's a little bit something extra in this smoke. And as it passes over the raging crowd, they all feel just a little bit more elevated, a little bit happier. They're jumping 10 feet in the air, really sucking up all these cool dragons and harpies, any cool chupacabras. Like, it's just the most magical experience. They're high as fuck now, is what I'm trying to say.
All right, got it. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly describe this round. It's always fun to re-summarize what has just happened.
This show is going better than I thought it was. This
Yeah.
is a pretty badass show. I mean, I would be fucking thrilled to be here.
For sure. Dude, when we do this in the real world where it matters,
It's going to be rough to recreate all this, but
We got the map.
It's good, great fan art, you know.
I'm going to have to get a bunch of fans. And be able to float. Damn it. That's going to be harder.
I gotta get a tattoo. And learn to play the drums. Fuck.
And float.
Well, we can do that. Just a couple really good chords. I'll go
Sturdy fucking.
some sturdy chords, please. I'll take cable. Brett, did you say these are elementals?
Yes.
And there's an air elemental?
Yeah, well, I don't know what you're getting at.
I have a ring of air elemental command, but in order for like any of its effects to happen, I have to kill an air element.
What?
I swear.
Where did you get that?
It was my randomly pulled thing from Mr. Frizzle last time, and it's like a rare or legendary item, but it's only good if I kill an air elemental.
I have good news for you.
Well, this is your fucking chance, big guy.
Oh, if you help slay an air elemental while attuned to the ring, you gain access to the following additional properties. I have resistance to lightning damage. I have a flying speed equal to walking speed and can hover with no boots. And I can cast the following spells from the ring, expending the necessary number of charges: Chain Lightning, Gust of Wind, or Wind Wall.
Oh my god.
You need to attack that fucking thing, dude.
It's a really good item.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have told Brent that, because that air elemental is going to be dead before you get it back up.
I'm going next.
All right, I'm going to describe the chorus now. The chorus begins with Demirok, with a dramatic flourish, throwing Shrimp Scampi into the crowd. The buttery garlic-scented dish splatters across the floor, causing concertgoers to slip and fall. The air is filled with the pungent aroma of garlic. The crowd erupts in confusion as they struggle to maintain their footing. In the midst of this chaos, Thrasher tries to form a protective pit around Maverick at the center of the crowd, but his efforts are thwarted as the throngs of people slipping on Shrimp Scampi inadvertently mosh him from all sides. Adding to this, Copes channels his magic, generating a powerful updraft. Wind sweeps through the crowd, lifting people off their feet, allowing them to leap into the air with surprising agility. Shouts of surprise and exhilaration fill the air. And with a swift magical cantation, Nox vanishes in a puff of smoke, only to reappear instantaneously behind each of the assailants in turn, delivering a devastating thunderous strike on each. Oh, by the way, there are 4 elementals closing in on you.
By the way.
All right.
That was the chorus.
Beautiful.
Ultimately a success.
It ended much better than it started.
Yeah. Did you get my smoke monsters in there?
Oh, I didn't get the smoke monster? Sorry. With a final mesquite-filled flourish, Demirok generates smoke monsters of all types from his pipe of smoke monsters. A menagerie of creatures appears, dazzling people as lasers fire through them.
Yeah. I should have done everything we ever fought.
That's good, yeah. Alright. The elementals still standing close in. Each of them raises an elemental arm. Basically, each of their respective elements fires out towards the crowd and towards the band. So they will do less damage because they were injured. You guys succeeded, so you have advantage on the saving throw, but you all have to make a dexterity saving throw.
I saw this coming, right?
Ooh.
Yes, you can see this coming.
19.
Pass.
Nat 20.
Pass. Obviously.
Nice.
15.
4.
Oh.
Could be bad.
But I'm the front man.
Yeah, he can't move. He's no coward.
Ooh. You guys got very lucky. You take a combined 9 damage from the oh, sorry, that was the wrong dice I rolled.
No.
I won't take it back, but I'm gonna roll one more die. 11 total damage. So if you failed, you take 11. If you passed, you take.
I had a 15.
That's a fail.
Okay. I am going to use absorb elements if it's elemental,
Okay.
if that works.
Yes.
Okay, so I can cut that in half. So as the fire and lightning and whatever the 4 elements you said were, lightning definitely wasn't one of them, swirl around me, I breathe in and suck a huge amount of it into my saxophone, but some of it still scorches off me.
Nice.
Some of the crowd is injured, and it even looks like some of the bandmates are injured. But the crazy success of the chorus has got them willing to keep going. You know, it's normal to get a few bruises in the pit, a few burns, gusts,
Damn right.
Burns.
stones.
Hey, if you're in a venue where people are smoking, you are going to get burned at some point in a mosh pit.
So true. As you guys move in to the bridge,
That's where we really hit the breakdown. The kick drum's replaced by the snare as it does like a marching roll.
okay.
Are these creatures on top of the crowd, or are they a little bit away?
They're a little bit of ways.
Okay. And we got a pretty big pit, right?
I would say so.
Decent size. Okay. Let me know what you think. Through my staff, I can cast wall of force. It's 10 foot by 10 foot panels of wall that I could build. So I want to try to like build a cage surrounding the outside of our pit, kind of blocking them off, if that's possible.
How long can it be? Like, what's the distance?
You can do 10 by 10 panels that have to be touching. So it could be 100 foot by 10 wall, basically.
Oh, okay.
But it could be like arched around us.
Okay. So I'd say you could probably block 2 of them from getting to you guys with that easily, and maybe provide cover from a third, but I don't think you can enclose the whole thing with 100 feet.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just on one side of it, let's say the fire and the rock, I believe you said were on one side.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to pull out my saxophone, and as I kind of twirl around the edge of the staff, you see like a line of magical force that shoots out of it and starts piercing a line in the ground behind the fans as like an iridescent wall builds up behind them, kind of creating a safety net on the back side of us, or on one side of us.
Wow, it's a wonder wall.
Oh,
Fucking boo.
The bridge is a Wonderwall cover.
It was such a bad joke we had to stop the episode. Oh, cranky, guys. We went from leading the show to now we just do the outro. We got screwed in this deal.
Yeah, but you see the tricks and stuff? It was so cool.
I got stuck playing the fucking bass.
Oh, we suck.
See, you hear the audio quality of what they're saying. That really comes from quality equipment and making sure you take care of it, isn't it?
Yeah, it isn't it?
But who are these guys again?
Well, they said they were the discount heroes, and apparently they're full of awe-inspiring performances, unbelievable feats of skill, and heart-pounding excitement every week.
I don't believe it, but I heard they play shows every Thursday.
Every Thursday? Cranky, that's a lot of shows. We've only had one in the past 4 years.
Man, their roadie must be tired, isn't it?
They have a Discord channel for full of crowd participation.
Oh, their crowd participation must be off the chain due to the diverse and unique talents.
I really like listening to them every week for their emotionally moving moments.
Oh,
That's a checkbox.
not to mention the surprises that defy expectations. I mean, it just ties it all together.
I don't know if it'd really be for me with my dry English humor, isn't it?
Well, I heard there's one thing that everybody knows about them, right? Have you heard it?
Yeah, it's that questionable results are always guaranteed.
Isn't it? Always.
Isn't it?
Guaranteed.
Always. And heart-pounding moments. Let's not forget those.
Crikey.
Oi,
Crikey.
I don't know what accent I'm trying to do.
cobblestones.
It's somewhere in there. I'm a confused Steve Owen. Somebody help me.
I need a crumpet.
Oh, okay. Well, we should start a band, apparently.
Jerry, we couldn't hear or see you for a minute.
He's like frozen for me.
He's blurry, like a "Have you seen this man?"
He's blurry like some Bigfoot photos.
Maybe squirrels watching pornography in 4K.
Playing with his nuts.
Because he's a squirrel. What's our song?
We should use our theme song.
That's pretty good.
Thrasher, you got any song names?
I was thinking about that.
I'll tell you this, guys. I wrote lyrics to a couple songs.
Oh,
man.
Oh, shit.
let's hear them.
All right, start singing, Tyler.
OOC, I really hope Thrasher decides to jump in and sing as well. Kind of it being
For
his
sure.
whole back quest and story.
How many lyrics do you have?
What do you mean by how many? Like how many words?
Yeah, what's your word count?
Like, do you have 3 full verses and choruses for each song?
I mean, the chorus is the same, but I got 2 verses and a bridge, and then the chorus and an outro.
Aaron, we should produce
Post
it.
You should.
We're going to
We're gonna make it.
post it.
This song is called "The Repeating Planes."
Oh my god. Did you chat GPT this or did you write this?
I wrote this.
I could tell. In a good way. People aren't going to listen to a song of this podcast, are they?
Well, should I just say it out loud anyway?
I don't know. I think maybe we should just lean into the improv and see what happens.
Yeah. But I did write a song that was like one of their pre-written songs.
I do think you should make it and put it at the end.
Yeah, I think maybe that.
I really like set up Can't Found My Spot, but it looked like the last one I just got.